There are certainly strange people in this world we live in.
Let's stop! Don't do this! Hey man, don't move, you're gonna lose your nose!
Sorry, Mr. Damani. Hold on 1 second, would you? Hey, my name is Tetsu Ujima. On this fine day, their Damani Yakuza clan was preparing for a battle with its rival, Renkokai Group. We are trying to urge Kadokai Group to form an alliance. Please, let's talk about this, please!
Okay, ready or not?
The swing didn't go as expected.
Ah! Sorry about that, buddy. Sorry to tell you this now, but this is the first time playing golf. Did you catch that, huh?
Man, this guy is totally bonkers. This guy's Genji, member of the Kadokai Group. He's quite skilled at meting out pain. As a matter of fact, he enjoys it. I really prefer not to get involved with this guy, but...
Water activities? What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I told you about it. Weren't you even listening? It's today's field day at school. I'm gonna be a little late, so don't forget to give Chappie his dinner. I'm Mikuri Onotogi. I'm in the 5th grade.
Wow. Holy smokes, did you see that?
Don't you guys go copy me now, kids!
Today's field day concerns nature, and so we're here at the Water Activities theme park for the day with all my classmates.
But Mikiro, I thought you hated the water.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I told the teacher all about my phobia. Just don't forget to feed Chappie, okay? My mom died some years ago, and it's just me, my dad, and Chappie, my pet parakeet.
Please, don't run on the bridge. Hey, no diving in the water. It's very dangerous.
Huh? I thought it was just one of the kids, but it's an adult. Looks like so much fun. Water sports look so fun, but I have to sit it out. All I can do is watch.
Huh? What's the matter, Mikuri? You okay?
The reason I can't go in the water is because I have a rare water allergy. That's why I have to spend each day being careful not to go near water. And when I sweat too much, I can get a bad reaction, so I can't exert myself. In gym class, I always sit by the side and watch.
Hey, over here, pass!
You can do it! Go for it! No way I can participate in the school pool with everyone. Hey, quit splashing me, would ya?
The water feels so good!
Even on rainy days, I wasn't allowed to go out at all. I hate this, Dad. I want to go outside too.
Mikuri, what can I say? You know you got that allergy.
I can't even take a bath or shower. I just wipe my body down with a damp towel. That's about it. I can't drink water. It's always milk. And of course, today's Water Activities Day. I had no choice but to sit it out on the sidelines.
Man, it must be a bummer having that water allergy.
No, it's not that bad. Just watching you guys play is kind of fun. It would be a disaster if I fell into the water, so just watching from a distance for me, as usual.
Okay, everyone, how about a time attack running race, huh? What do you say? Yeah, sounds like fun. Okay, we'll start from here, and whoever gets to the goal wins. Man, I'll win this easy.
What if I fall? What then? Apparently, it was decided that a race was going to be held.
Okay, our first challenger is off to a good start.
Oh, I see. The first challenger's a teacher, huh? Is he just showing off or what? That's Mr. Yuta. He recently joined as a substitute teacher. He's way more high-strung than the other teachers. A real jock type.
Ah!
After Mr. Yuta, everyone took their turn at the obstacle course over the water.
At the rate you guys are going, you'll never beat me.
This course is no ordinary one. Your average person would be hard-pressed to finish it without falling into the water. Everyone sure looks like they're having fun. As I was watching and admiring everyone's antics.
Okay, who's gonna go next, I wonder? Hey, Mikuri, go for it. You could do this.
Huh? I thought I heard him wrong for a second. Did he really call my name? Excuse me, but I'm sure you heard that I have an allergy when it comes to water. And that's why I'm sitting it out and just watching. I'm sure the school knows all about it. It seems that Mr. Yuta hasn't heard anything about my situation because he just arrived at the school.
Huh? Seriously? Water allergy?
Yes, that's right.
You mean allergy, as in, allergy, like hay fever?
Yes.
Wait a second. Now, I know of being allergic to milk or nuts or like flour and seafood, like crab or shrimp, stuff like that.
He started to name all kinds of different allergy types.
But water allergy? Never heard of it. You're making it up, right?
Huh?
I'm saying there's no such thing as a water allergy.
Right off the bat, he completely disparaged such a notion. Yes, well, it's a very rare type of allergy. People don't know much of it.
Oh yeah? Right, sure. And so what happens if you come in contact with water?
It's like every other allergy. Breathing becomes hard and I break out into hives, stuff like that.
Yeah, sure.
The doctor said I shouldn't go near water.
Like I said, you're making it up. I won't stand for students to lie!
Huh? Wait, what?
You do realize I'm a full-grown adult, right?
Yes, sir, I'm perfectly aware of that. Obviously.
I've experienced life way longer than you, and I know perfectly well that there is no such thing as water allergy. Or what? Do you take me for a complete idiot?
No, of course not, but...
Don't you go lying to an adult! I won't stand for it! Do you really think I'm gonna believe such a blatant lie?
Mr. Yuta called me a liar just like that. He didn't believe a word I said. I'm not lying. It's true. Right, everyone?
That's right. She's telling the truth. She's allergic to water.
Yeah, and she only drinks water every day. She doesn't come to school when it rains, you know? All my classmates backed me up and explained everything to him, but to no avail.
This is unforgivable! I bet you were just acting because you wanted to skip out of doing any hard physical work. That's it, isn't it, young lady? Getting these idiots to be on your side.
Idiots, huh?
Mr. Yuta believed that I made the whole allergy thing up to get out of PE classes.
So, you hate physical activity that much, huh? I can't believe you would go this far to skip out of class. Unforgivable!
No, Mr. Yuta, you got me all wrong. I'm not lying. Mr. Yuta was furious.
Kids your age should be out playing till their heart's desire. Now, do as I say.
But I stood by the water's edge and got ready to go. No matter how hard I tried to explain my dire condition, he wouldn't believe me. And so I was forced to challenge this competition.
Mr. Yuta, we really shouldn't do this. If she falls, what do we do?
Yeah, her allergy, she could die, you know?
I know perfectly well what an allergy can do. Don't take me for a fool, kids. I'm a grown adult, for Pete's sake. But I'm telling you, there's no such thing as water allergy. It's all made up. Even if she falls into the water, no problem. You'll see.
Mr. Yuta only believes what he has read or accepts as true. Just as long as I don't fall in, I'll be fine. And so I made my decision.
Okay, get into position. Ready? Mercury is gonna show us how it's done. Go!
The challenge began. A challenge I could not afford to fail. First thing is to get onto that log raft. Even a little splash of water on me will cause dire circumstances. If I was to fall in completely, I hate to even think about the consequences. I could not afford to fall. Ugh.
Well, go get him, Gary.
The only way I could survive this was to somehow make it to the goal without falling into the water. I gotta focus. I cannot fail. It's just not in the cards. Wow, she's really going for it.
Man, she got even further than I did.
Go for it, Mikuri, you can do it. I did my best to get over each obstacle that hindered my way.
She's not bad. Hidden talent or what?
Then finally, I was on the cusp of success. This was the last obstacle. I was on the rope bridge. The footing was unsteady, to say the least. I got this. Just a little bit more and I'm home free. I carefully made my way across the wobbly bridge. But then at that very next moment...
Hey! You could do with a little more challenge, huh, Mercury?
Huh? Please, Mr. Yuta, stop! I'm gonna fail! No, I'm gonna fall into the water! Please, stop! My teacher kept laughing and continued to shake the bridge. I wasn't able to hold on much longer, and that was when... Ah! I fell right into the deep water below. No, this is not good. I've got to get out of the water right away. But desperately, my intentions, I realized that I had skipped out on all water activities and swimming was alien to me.
Mercury, over here.
Mr. Yuta, what are you doing? Can't you see her allergy is starting up, for God's sake? Are you guys still acting like this is a thing? You can't fool me. I desperately try to get ashore, but...
Here you go.
What are you doing? We gotta get her out of here.
Don't worry about a thing. She'll be fine. You'll see. She knows it's all a ruse, but is too embarrassed to say it. All the kids would laugh at her. She'll be laughing and going about it in no time.
Yay! Yay!
Kids will be kids. It's all a part of growing up.
In my entire life, I had never been in water for such a long period of time. My body was already covered in angry welts and terrible rashes. Then it hit me. I felt a sudden change in my heart. I was suddenly...
Huh?
I lost all my strength, and I started to sink into the dark maw. It was all over.
Oh my God, what's going on here?
It was right at that moment when a staff member of the event noticed the emergency and dove into the water to rescue me.
Oh crap, I can't swim!
I'll save you. Hang on.
And so I was finally rescued and pulled ashore.
What's with her body? All the red welts. Is she allergic?
That's right, she has a water allergy. We have to get her to the hospital.
Don't go blabbing.
Huh?
You guys, don't say a word about me starting this game, got it?
I was immediately taken away by ambulance to the ER.
She's not out of the woods yet. We're gonna have to wait and see.
I see.
I knew I was in a pickle. This wasn't looking good for me. Water allergy can be very dangerous. She is in extreme pain and discomfort. In her current condition, she may go into shock, and in some cases, it could lead to death. There are only 34 cases worldwide, an extremely rare type of allergy. How was I to know there was even such a thing as a water allergy, for God's sake? I had never even heard of such a thing. I looked down at her as she lies there in pain. I thought about my life and career and what this all means. If they find out I was the one that caused this, well, I won't only get fired, I may even get prosecuted and thrown in jail. Damn it! Just because of this kid's idiotic allergy! Yeah, that's right. This whole thing was all her fault. What it all boils down to is she had to have this dumb allergy and I was forced to make her participate. None of this was my fault. As long as nobody knows about it, it never happened. I threatened those kids not to pen their mouths. Now if I can muzzle the heart of the matter... I appreciate all you've done, Teach. Suddenly a loud voice startled me. Who the hell are you? I'm McCurry's father. Sorry that my daughter caused such a scene today. Apparently the sketchy-looking guy is McCurry's father. Yeah, hey, what's up? I heard about it all from McCurry's classmates. What the hell did you do to my daughter, buddy? Huh? Wait, what? Who is this guy? Then at the next moment, out of nowhere, I turned to see a bunch of scary-looking dudes standing around the room. And for some reason, McCurry's dad was holding up a golf club. And what may I ask is your line of business, sir? I'm a pro golfer, as you can see. The next instant, I suddenly lost consciousness. I opened my eyes to find my face was covered by a cloth. Where the hell am I? I couldn't see a thing, but the room felt cold and foreboding. Hey, buddy, have you ever heard of waterboarding? The voice I heard was undoubtedly McCurry's father's. I heard him leave when he got a call, but immediately returned with a cube of his henchmen. What you do is you pour the water in the nose and mouth. The victim immediately can't breathe. The feeling is like drowning. I heard you love the water, and you'll love this. Please, stop! Forgive me! I have no idea what this guy did, but there was no doubt that Genji was furious with the guy. Another bottle, perhaps? Ah! Hey, about the alliance with your family. Let's do it. Huh? You serious? Yeah, we can't have the guys that run Cold Guy going amok now, can we? The town will go to the dogs. This is for my daughter. I look forward to working with you guys, eh? Likewise.
Huh? Where's Mr. Yuta? That's him over there, isn't it? Fortunately, my allergy subsided and I was back at school again. We looked out the window to see Mr. Yuta leaving the school grounds. Apparently, Mr. Yuta resigned from the school. I wonder if he got a new job or something. I'm not sure what happened, but all I know is I was back at school with my friends. And that's all that matters.
My name is Tetsuji Ryushima. Today I'm a freelance Yakuza dispatched to a Yakuza office called the Sakashima Group. Huh? What's with these guys? We're Yakuza, damn it! However, the second in command, Brother Moritake, picked a fight with the wrong people in the town today. The Sakashima group was immediately defeated by just a group of 4 people.
Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like I stained your clothes. Here's money for the cleaning.
Pathetically, I couldn't move a single step. But thanks to that, I survived. So frightening. It means there are people scarier than Yakuza in the underworld. I'm a Chijo. Jin and Chijo. Yeah, sea bass rather can target big fish in the ocean. Widely accommodates heavy lures, you know. This class homeroom teacher stinks of fish. And this is the sea bass the teacher caught this morning. Apparently fishing is his hobby, and he always talks about fishing instead of teaching the class. On days when he goes fishing in the morning, he always reports his catch. Enough with the fishing.
I wish he would just teach the lesson already.
Everyone seemed honestly fed up with the teacher's love for fishing. Even the field trip for this class alone was changed from the mountains to the sea, of course by the teacher's unilateral decision. Look, it's biting! Set the hook, set the hook! I taught you, right? Angle between the rod and the line should be 90 degrees. It was obvious to everyone that he was involving the students in his lessons to satisfy his own desires. Frankly, it's a nuisance. One boy spoke up, unable to stand watching the teacher anymore. What's wrong, Kenta? You again? His name was Kenta Kurashina. As a class representative, he often speaks up on everyone's behalf. Teacher, as I've said many times for us, studying is more important than fishing. Please continue the lesson instead of talking about fishing.
Yeah, the fishy smell is hard to get rid of.
Yeah, we're not really interested in fishing. Then, when confronted by the students, the teacher just pursed his lips and pouted. If you criticize his fishing, he gets in a bad mood like this and the class progresses even less, so the students have to give in. Anyway, such days continued.
What is this? What is this? You bought fishing gear without permission again, didn't you?
No, that's...
And I've been asking you to spend time with the children! Why do you always rush off to go fishing? Besides, the whole house smells fishy.
The teacher seemed to be facing disapproval at home too, but he showed no signs of quitting fishing. Then one day... Look, it's a grouper! At this size, it's a high-class fish worth 20,000 yen. The teacher had gone fishing from 4 a.m. today and apparently caught an expensive fish. Today is special! Eat up, everyone! But today he moved the students to the home economics room and started serving the expensive fish he caught as sashimi and tempura. Delicious!
This is really delicious.
Right, right? Look, there's still more! Don't hold back, eat up! It seemed he had a plan to get everyone to accept his fishing hobby, and the students were very pleased. Hey Kenta, what's wrong? You're the only one not eating at all. I'm sorry, I have a fish allergy. Apparently the class representative had a fish allergy. Fish allergy? Yes, I've had a severe fish allergy since I was a baby. And doctors have forbidden me from eating fish. This allergy is caused by proteins found in fish muscles. You eat certain fish, symptoms like swelling in the mouth, hives, and anaphylaxis can occur. That's why the class representative refused to eat the fish the teacher caught. Then, it's fresh, so you should be able to eat it. What? It's fresh, so you should be able to eat it. The teacher suddenly got angry. I can't eat it. It's so fatty and firm. No, freshness has nothing to do with it. Are you trying to interfere with my fishing that much? Are you going to deny it too? What? Are you denying my life's work too? No, that's not what I meant. Apparently the teacher had been frustrated by others' lack of understanding about fishing. And he started raging uncontrollably. Teacher, if it's an allergy, there's nothing you can do. Shut up!
I don't care about that. Eat! Eat my fish right now!
Since Kenta often expressed his opinions to the teacher, it seemed the teacher thought his fish allergy was a lie to make him stop fishing.
The teacher can like fishing all you want, but that's going too far.
That's right. It's Kenta's freedom to eat or not eat.
I think taking away someone's personal freedom is clearly a human rights violation. We tried to defend the class representative as one, but the teacher lashed out at all the students.
Shut up!
Teacher shouted down the students.
I said eat. I caught this fish as your teacher.
Teacher seemed to have so much adrenaline that his anger wouldn't subside. Then I'll eat it instead.
Ichijo. No. Kenta, I'm telling you to eat it.
Teacher was in a state where no one knew what he might do next.
Fine, I'll eat it. Are you sure?
You shouldn't force yourself.
Well, I've never had a group before, so symptoms might not appear.
The class representative seemed to think that eating was the only way to calm the situation.
Please be okay.
And with a tensed expression, he brought a piece of sashimi to his mouth.
Are you okay?
Now, is it, Kenta? Delicious, right?
The next moment,
Kenta!
something happened to the class representative's body. Hives appeared on his skin, and his eyelids and throat seemed to be swelling up.
I can't breathe.
It's anaphylactic shock. He was having an allergic reaction, but this fish was indeed something he should not have eaten. The class representative rolled his eye back and began convulsing violently. Anyone could tell at a glance that it was a very dangerous condition.
This...
What are you doing? Teacher, hurry and call an ambulance!
Alright.
And so the class representative was rushed to the hospital. Several hours have passed since then, but the class representative still hasn't regained consciousness.
Kenta!
When anaphylactic shock is prolonged, it can cause secondary damage to other organs. According to the doctor, there's a high chance he could end up in a vegetative state. Class representative's father arrived and was very shocked.
You told my child to go against doctor's orders, didn't you?
Huh? What are you talking about?
The class representative's father stormed into the school. It seemed the teacher had decided to completely deny his responsibility.
I heard from Kenta's friends. You told him to eat the fish, didn't you?
Father, I said kui.
Huh?
The fish I caught is called kui. I told him kui, not eat. The student must have misheard me. And I've heard Kenta's father is just a psychiatrist with no backing. Just an ordinary person. If I push through forcefully, it might become a non-issue.
Indeed, there is no evidence that the teacher made the class representative eat the fish.
But...
And the teacher managed to convince the class representative's father of his forceful argument. He didn't even try to apologize. And the next day...
Kenta!
This is quite a nice hospital, isn't it? I wonder if medical professionals get special treatment.
You!
The teacher appeared in the class representative's hospital room.
Ah, sleeping soundly. Having sweet dreams, Kenta?
What are you doing here now?
And the teacher quickly stated the real purposes of visit today.
I want to settle this, Father.
Huh? Settle?
I can sell them to a free lawyer afterward. My thinking has changed. Here's 70,000 yen as settlement money. It's the absolute maximum I can offer. We're both adults, so let's handle this amicably.
70,000 yen? Just 70,000 yen? Stop joking around. My son might never wake up.
Now, please calm down, Father.
Seeing the scene, I couldn't hold back anymore. There's no helping it. That scum teacher needs to be taught a lesson physically. My late father was a genius scientist. In his study, there are many unpublished, astonishing papers left. I recreated one of the technologies he was researching from these papers. This device, called the Stella device, invented by my father, inject a certain energy into oneself to gain tremendous physical abilities. With this, I could have enough powers to pulverize such a despicable adult. But at that moment,
Teacher! I'm sorry, but the conversation is over.
two suspicious people, a man and a woman, appeared in the hospital room.
Who are you?
I'm Grace. I'm a colleague of Dr. Kurashina in my day job.
Day? Who the hell are you people?
But at night, I do even more amazing things. You'll like it.
Let's go.
What's going on? Don't touch me!
What's this all about? And the teacher was taken away. They seem to be people from the underworld.
Let go! What are you doing? Release me immediately!
Huh.
This!
And this is where the teacher was taken. The sea.
This is my cruiser.
A large cruiser with a pool was moored at the coast.
By the way, you know a practice called keyholing?
Keel what?
Keyholing is a form of torture practiced by navies and pirates around the 18th century.
Torture?
The torture victim is tied to the ship of a rope, thrown into the sea. The ship starts moving, dragging the person along. You can't breathe properly due to the seawater. Your entire body is torn to shreds by the barnacles thickly attached to the bottom of the ship. Then sharks attracted by the smell of blood attack you, and eventually you die. That's the torture called keyholing.
You're not planning to do that to me, are you?
A very attractive plan, but for you, it's a bit too mild.
Huh?
I thought of another plan. You know of a creature called the kangaroo?
The next thing the man took out was a small fish.
Kangaroo?
In the Amazon River, there's a carnivorous freshwater fish called the kangaroo, which is feared by the locals even more than the piranhas. Kangaroo is said to detect human urine, enter the urethra or anus, and bite inside the body to suck blood. Once it evades, it's difficult to remove on your own. And for men, there's even a risk of death unless the genitals are amputated.
It was a story that made me shudder just hearing about it.
This species doesn't normally inhabit this country, but there are many in this pool.
The next moment,
What?
and the next moment, before I knew it, the teacher had dived into the pool.
Ah!
Pay for what you did to my son.
And many kangaroo that had been released into the pool started gathering around the teacher.
Ah! Stop! Don't come near me! Help me, please!
You like the sea and fish, don't you?
It seemed the class representative's father was acquaintances with the underworld residents. So they had consulted about the teacher. And then the cruiser, with only the teacher on board, set sail for the open sea on autopilot. The teacher had become food for the fish that he had loved so much.
How terrifying!
Who is this person? I secretly followed them and witnessed everything, but it was a terrifying method.
I'm sorry, Grace.
It's okay. I hope your son gets better soon.
Several days later,
Kenta!
Dad!
it seems the class representative has regained consciousness, but the teacher never returned. Who was that man? He seemed like a handyman. And at this time, I learned that in this city, a mysterious organization more terrifying than the Yakuza is operating behind the scenes.
I'm Anton, working as a handyman. Morning already, huh?
Huh?
That day when I opened my eyes, I found myself on an unfamiliar slope. What the hell is this? Yes, a slope. There was no other way to describe it. No other words came to mind to describe it. Wait a second, what is this place? And it was quite a steep slope at that. If I let my guard down even a little, I would immediately slide down. I was lying on my back on the side of the slope in a delicate balance. And ahead of me was pitch black darkness with a large hole gaping open. I didn't know how deep it was, but if I fell, it would surely be the end for me. What's going on? What the hell is going on? I couldn't understand the situation at all. Why am I... Why am I about to fall into a hole in a place like this? Why did I wake up on this slope? I couldn't remember at all how I ended up in this situation. Rather, what the hell is this place? Whoa! When a small stone fell, I couldn't hear it hit the ground at all. This must be extremely deep. Anyway, it's definitely better to avoid falling into the hole. That much is certain. I pressed down with both hands, trying to hold on with the friction against the surface. With all my might, I lifted my body. The slope seemed to be made of fine concrete. A smooth sensation transmitted to my palms. Because of that, it seemed to be quite slippery. Somehow I managed to crawl up just a little, but I still couldn't let my guard down. What's happening? Looking around, I saw that everything was surrounded by concrete. No other scenery was visible. What the hell is this place? I'm seeing it for the first time. A completely unfamiliar sight. The sky was a murky grey. It didn't seem possible to climb up there. The slope was too slippery to gain any foothold. Hey! Help! Help! I tried shouting for help, but there was no response. From the echo of my voice, I could somewhat tell that this was a very large area. Anyway, it was a baffling situation. Was I brought here by someone while I was sleeping? But why? Would anyone have a grudge against me? Maybe it's another one of William's experiments? Or maybe a prank? I tried exploring various possibilities, but none of them seemed right. Wait, calm down. Try to remember. I tried to dig up memories from before I woke up. That's right, I was working at the factory. I was at a job at a tuna can factory carrying out a task. I remembered up until that point. No, wait! And then I gradually began to remember. Someone! I'm in here! That's right, I was trapped. I was trapped inside an industrial oven due to an accident during work. And my skin! Oh no! Anton! The horrific scene was my last memory. Did I lose my life? That's right.
Anton!
No way! Wake up, Anton-san! CPR! Get the DC ready, hurry! I'm sorry. I'll confirm the death as 4:16 p.m.
Oh no! Anton-san!
I remembered everything. Due to an accident at work, I lost my life. No. So then this place is... It seems like I'm having a near-death experience. It's unbelievable, but this is probably the afterlife. Then, if I fall into this hole, what probably awaits is eternal darkness. I'd likely never be able to return to anyone. No, I'll survive! Ah! But contrary to my thoughts, my body kept sliding down the slope. Help me! Wait! My hands are already bloody from the friction with the surface. I don't want to fall! I don't want to fall! But at that moment... I found a mushroom-like object growing from the slope. Is this a button? What I found was a button. I discovered a bizarre red button growing from the slope. Mom? And when I saw that button, I remembered my mother. Our mother died when I was 14 years old. She was a very kind and precious person, and she was an ordinary woman. You might find it surprising, but my mother was a very ordinary woman.
Anton.
But I love that mother of mine. I still remember how sad I was when she passed away. It felt like there was a hole in my heart, and I thought I might never recover. That's how significant my mother's death was to me. But that mother of mine appeared in my dream a few days ago. Where am I? In the dream, I was in the park where I often played as a child.
Anton, this button.
Mom? And then my mother appeared there, looking exactly as I remembered her.
Anton, when you think it's all over, press this red button.
My mother said that to me, pointing at a red button. Indeed, there was a red button growing on the playground equipment. Mom, what are you saying?
Listen, when you think it's all over, press this button.
Mom, what do you mean? But my mother didn't say anything more. A dream. It was just a dream. From then on for several days, I hadn't paid much attention to it. And I'd even forgotten I'd seen such a dream as I went about my daily life. But the red button growing here was the same as the button my mother showed me in the dream. Could it be? Was Mom talking about this moment? The time when I think it's all over. Indeed, I'm in a dire situation. Surely something will happen if I press this button. What will happen if I press it? I had no idea. Would I return to the original world? Or would the hole close? No, conversely, the slope might become steeper. That's even a possibility. It could explode. I was honestly afraid to press the button, not knowing what would happen. Rashly taking action and making the situation worse is a common occurrence. If that happened, there will be no turning back. At this rate, it was only a matter of time before I fell into the pitch-black darkness beneath the hole. I should press it, right? But then I witnessed an unbelievable sight. No way! I noticed another button growing on the slope. It was a jet black button. Another button? Which one should I press? No, should I not press either? I was confused. I didn't even know what would happen if I pressed the button, and now there were two of them. Ah! But my body was getting closer to the abyss, as if caught in an antlion's pit. It's over! Mom, now's the time, right? And I made up my mind. I'll press it! I'll press it! Ah! And I resolutely pressed the button. The red one, the one my mother told me about in the dream. Now, it was at that moment that I thought it was impossible. Ah! All the while, I was sliding down the slope at a tremendous speed. What will happen? What's gonna happen? Then, what came was a growling tremor. What's happening? Was it a button I shouldn't have pressed after all? The next moment. No! A dazzling light enveloped me. And when I came to, I was in what seems like a mysterious facility. Now, let's begin. 0 chosen, 11 children. What is this? A memory? Just as I thought, it might be a hospital-like facility. Next came memories with my mother.
Mama!
Mom. Brother. Next was a scene at my mother's funeral. To this day, no sadness in my life has surpassed that day. And I see, these are my memories. It seems I'm traveling through my own memories. It looks like I'm flying through memories in order from when I was born until now. Then next, everyone from the handyman service. Alex, Emily, Laurie. They must all be worried about me. And all the members of the convenience department who look up to me. Sorry, everyone. I'm always making you worry. I must be making them worry too. Then the button that had been in my hand suddenly crumbled like sand. Hey! No! And once again, a dazzling light enveloped me. In the next moment,
Ventricular fibrillation confirmed.
just as I thought, the next thing I saw was the face of the genius, Dr. Asagiri. Get back, Yuhei! The fibrillation! Ah! It felt like I was being shocked with electricity. Come back, Anton-san! You're not ordinary! Ah! Your life force isn't something like that. I know it!
Vital signs stabilized.
And I came back to life? It's just as I thought. It seems I've returned to the original world. I had temporarily gone into cardiac arrest and was pronounced dead, but I'd literally revived from the brink of death. What? You're alive?
Anton's alive! I really thought it was impossible this time.
Sorry for making you worry. Anton-san is the strongest! I can't believe it! Through this strange experience, I miraculously came back to life. Several days later, I was able to return to normal duties as if nothing had happened. Alex, take care of this too! But occasionally, I still think about it. That my mother knew this would happen. And she appeared in my dream. I was able to revive by pressing the red button, just as my mother said. Although it disappeared like sand. But the other button, what would have happened if I'd pressed that? Can't help but wonder about that.
It's getting really warm these days. I'm Hiroko Narufuji. I'm a single mom raising a 5-year-old. Today, I'll get you anything you want from the store.
Really? Yay!
That's my daughter Ayame. My husband passed away 2 years ago and it's been just the two of us ever since. We got along really well. I loved her to death. She meant the world to me. Come on, let's see who can get home faster.
Mom! No fair!
Come on.
Ouch!
Huh? But then one day, I was in a car accident.
Mom?
This old lady was jaywalking and this truck crashed into me, trying to move out of the way. Help! My face!
Mom!
I got crushed by the truck.
Ouch! That old lady came out of nowhere!
I couldn't believe this was happening to me. I was in a lot of pain. I was scared.
Cramp. Oh no, call 911!
People started gathering around. Help.
Wait, I hear someone. Hello?
Then this guy heard me calling out for help. He ran over towards me. Help.
Oh no.
The truck crushed my face and I couldn't move. I was stuck. I was in trouble.
Hang in there!
Mom!
Ayame, thank goodness. Luckily, Ayame wasn't hurt. Thank God for that. But still, I didn't want her to see this. This is probably going to traumatize her.
Mom!
I'm so sorry, Ayame. She started crying. I had to survive at all cost. I couldn't just leave her behind like this. Don't you hurry, honey. I'll make it out of this alive. I was the only family she had now. She already lost her father, so I wasn't going to put her through that again. But then...
Thanks for doing this.
Huh? I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Ayami, she started thanking the driver. She thanked him for doing this. The driver was confused.
Here, it's not much, but...
Then, she took out her purse and gave him some money. Ayame? What was she doing? What's going on? I thought she'd be really upset, but she wasn't even crying anymore. I was so confused. Why would you thank him? For what? He ran me over. Why? Why?
Hang in there, I gotcha!
I thought she loved me. I thought we had a good thing going. But why?
Ah! Wow!
Then this guy who came to help me, he lifted up the truck with his bare hands and saved me. But then...
Hey, you okay?
I passed out.
Damn it!
So your daughter wants you dead?
Yeah.
I'm Anton. I run a handyman service company. One day, this woman came to see me, saying her daughter wanted her dead. She was in an accident a few days ago, and I actually helped her out.
Not sure why, but I feel like she's coming after me.
She was saying she could no longer trust her own daughter. Why would you think that, though?
Oh, Mom! You're okay!
Ayame. After the accident, I got rushed to the hospital and luckily the injuries weren't that bad. And my daughter seemed really happy when she heard I was going to be okay. But the thing is, at the scene of the accident, she was thanking the driver.
What?
She thanked him for doing this. I heard her.
What?
I thought about asking her why she did that, but she was acting normal, so I didn't know what to say. You like it?
Yeah.
After a while, I stopped thinking about it. Maybe it was just in my head, you know? Let me try. But then, what's this? One day when we were eating pudding, I found this blade in my pudding.
What?
What is this? How did this get in here?
So good.
We were the only ones in the house, so I was starting to get scared. But maybe it wasn't her. Maybe I was being too paranoid. So I tried to forget about it. But, ever since the day of the accident,
Yeah?
I feel like Ayami is always staring at me. Then one day I found something. Oh, Ayami. What's this? She left her bag out in the hallway and it was a drawing. I didn't think much of it at first. But then... I think it was a picture of me. Hey, what is this?
It's just a drawing.
I confronted her right away, but she said it wasn't me. And the other day, I found a blade in my pudding.
A blade? I don't know what you're talking about.
She was starting to scare me.
I didn't know what to tell her. I see, but why would she want to hurt you?
I don't know, but maybe it's all in my head, you know? Maybe I'm just going crazy.
She seemed terrified. I was worried about her, so we decided to keep an eye on her. We parked our van near our house just in case something happened. Alex, I'm back! Did I miss anything?
Nope.
We bugged the house so we could hear what was going on inside. If something happened, we'd know right away. The Exorcist?
Yeah, there's a horror movie about this family. Their daughter gets possessed by the devil and she turns into a completely different person. She starts saying all kinds of weird things and she starts acting crazy.
Wow.
They end up calling this exorcist to save her.
I see. Well, I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. But then later that night...
Ah!
Wow!
It came from his side.
We heard a woman screaming. We ran into the house right away. Then... What the?
Help!
Ayame was trying to attack her mother with a knife. What's happening here? Stop!
Ayame, stop it, please!
I want you gone! I'm done pretending to be your daughter! Ah!
Ah!
Stop! Then... Don't do this!
Let me go! No! I gotta do this!
Why would you do this? She's your mother!
But she's not my real mom!
Huh? What was she talking about? What do you mean?
She's not my real mother! She thinks I don't know, but I know! Where's my real mom? I wanna see my real mom!
She started saying that she wasn't her real mother. So she's not your mom? But then why would she come to us and... I was starting to get confused. If Ayame is telling the truth... Who is this woman? Hey, hang on, stop! Let's talk about this. Then she started walking towards us.
Get away from me!
Come on, stop, we can talk about this! What do I do? What am I supposed to do? But then...
What are you talking about? I'm your real mother.
Huh?
Then she started telling me what happened. It all started a few weeks ago when they got into this fight. They started fighting over this patch on Ayame's shirt.
I don't want it here! Take it off!
Why? It's fine, okay?
Ugh. You just don't get it, Mom. You're so stubborn and lame. I hate you.
What? Fine then, if you hate me so much, leave. You're not my daughter anymore.
Huh? What did she just say?
She didn't mean it literally, but she was too young to understand. After that, she was convinced that she was an imposter, pretending to be her real mother.
Thanks for doing this.
So that's why.
She thought getting rid of you might help her find her real mom.
Hang on. I know I said that, but I didn't mean it literally.
Huh?
We ran a DNA test after that just to be sure, and sure enough, she was her real mother. I was pretty scared when I saw her with that knife, but looks like it was just a big misunderstanding.
I'm sorry, Mom.
It's okay, honey.
Phew. I was just glad that she wasn't possessed or anything. I'm no exorcist, so... Anyway, glad everything worked out.
He's not human?
That's right. I'm Raleigh, and, I was in a bit of a situation. Hello! Welcome, Louie! A few days ago, a relative of mine came to my house. My cousin, Ashley, she asked me to look after her son for a few days. Oh, it's a pig! So cute! His name is Boo. He's my everything. We got along really well. I took him around town. That's the Life Gaze Tower. Whoa, cool! Then we went shopping. How is it? Cute! We were having a great time. Raleigh, I'm having a great time. I'm so glad I came. Good to hear. We even bathed together.
What?
I also cooked for him. I was really into cooking these days, so I made him all kinds of stuff. Hang on, almost done. Okay, dig in. Hamburgers, omelet rice, curry dumpling. I made a bit too much, but they all looked delicious. And I thought he'd be thrilled, but... Huh? You don't want to eat? You okay? What's the matter? Is he okay? He didn't want to eat for some reason. Ashley told me he didn't have any allergies or anything, so... I was really confused. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. Okay. Then he just walked out of the room and went to bed. He seemed really upset for some reason. Anyway, that night I decided to forget about it and went to sleep. But then... I woke up in the middle of the night. I heard this weird noise coming from the other room. Louis? And Louis, he was gone. And this strange noise, it was coming from the living room. Louis, you there? I was scared, but I decided to go check it out. Maybe Louis was hungry and looking for some food. But then... What the... He was eating my wall? He had this weird look in his eyes. Something was wrong. This must be a dream. This has to be it. I got scared, so I jumped back into bed and went back to sleep. The next morning, there was still a huge hole in the living room wall. So it wasn't a dream. I was so confused and scared. Morning, Raleigh. Then Louis walked into the room. What's the matter? Nothing. He was starting to scare me. Hey, you know anything about this wall? I asked him if he knew anything about this. Maybe he had his reasons. I was scared, but I just had to ask him. But then... no, I have no idea. Huh? He lied straight to my face. He was scaring me. Oh, okay.
That's odd. He really ate your wall? Who does that?
I've never seen anything like it. What is he doing now? He's at home. I told him not to eat anything strange, so I'm sure he's fine, but... For now, there wasn't much I could do, so I decided to wait and see. But then... he's doing it again! That night, he did the exact same thing. I cooked for him and everything, but he didn't take a bite. I got scared, so I decided to call Ashley.
Raleigh, what's up?
Ashley, it's Louis. He's been eating my wall. But then...
Louis.
Huh? Hello?
He's...
Ashley, hello? She was about to tell me something, but I couldn't hear her. I called her back, but her phone was out of service. The next day, Totetsu,
That's right.
I was at Ishiki's house. He was the captain of the Handyman Service Club.
The thing you were talking about yesterday.
You mean my cousin?
Yeah, hold on. Here.
Then he showed me something. It was an old painting.
What's that?
What is that thing?
It's a monster called Totetsu. This monster, he eats everything.
Everything? But, what's that got to do with Louis?
These monsters we hear about in folklores and stuff. I think they're inspired by real people. That's my theory.
Oh, okay. I was a bit confused.
Maybe the monster already got to him.
Huh?
What does that mean?
But then he just went silent. That look he had in his eyes when he was eating my wall, it was as if he was being controlled by something. Wait, is he being haunted by this monster or something? Hey, why do you have this thing in the first place?
I think my ancestors were exorcists, and
What?
I've been looking into my past.
Then he started telling us about his family roots. That night, I don't want to go home. I'm scared. I was scared to go home. Then, when I got home, Boo! My pet Boo! He seemed sick. And he had a fork stuck in his side. Boo! Did Louis do this? He got tired of eating my walls and now he was coming after my pet. Then... Gotcha! Huh? Louis walked up on me from behind. It was a prank! We got you good! It was just a prank. Right. I was relieved my Boo was okay, but later that night it took me a while to fall asleep. But then I felt like someone was staring at me. And when I opened my eyes, Louis was right in front of me. I'm hungry! So hungry! Something was terribly wrong with him. He looked like he was ready to eat me.
He may be haunted.
I think he got tired of eating my walls. I'm hungry! I need to eat! Don't eat me, please! I probably don't even taste that good! I thought I was done for, but then...
Ha!
Rentaro and Ishiki jumped out of my closet.
You okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Looks like he's really haunted by something.
They were hiding in the closet to keep an eye on me in case something like this happened.
I got you now, monster! Say your prayers! What the?
Then he took something out of his pocket. What is that?
It's called a Genshiki Gami. I'm gonna use it to get rid of the monster for you.
Looks like he came prepared.
Rikyo Dusha! Kaijin Retsu Zaimai!
Then he started chanting his spell. Stop! I have no idea what's going on, but I think he knows what he's doing.
Ha!
Ah! Then Louis started screaming in pain. It was working. I think it's working. Help! Louis! I felt kind of bad, but this was the only way to save him. But then... what are you doing to me exactly? Huh? Nothing happened. Louis was just going with the flow.
I called Pika.
Pika? The next day we took him to the hospital and he was diagnosed with a condition called Pika.
It makes you eat strange things. It's mostly caused by stress. The level of serotonin drops and it makes it very difficult to control your emotions.
I had no idea. So he had an illness called Pika.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Last time this happened was years ago, so I thought it was over.
Later that day, his mother called. Turns out he was diagnosed with Pika when he was a little kid. His condition had gotten better over the years, but he was under a lot of stress lately, and that's what triggered it. There was no cure for it, but the doctor said it'll go away in a few months or so.
So, this had nothing to do with monsters and stuff?
I guess not. Oh well. See ya, Raleigh. Bye, Boo. Bye, Louie. Come back anytime. A few days later, it was time for him to go home. Hopefully the next time he comes over, things will be different. Oh, I gotta fix the wall ASAP. My landlord is gonna be pissed. Guess I'll ask Anton-san to help me out.
Everyone's staring at us.
Anyway, it was a pretty scary experience, but just glad everything worked out.
119, lights out! Yanton! Can't wait to see you, buddy. Hey, 119, you listen to me? Hey!
Yanton-san was trying to start his own country. The Otsukata city was divided into 4 major districts. Yanton-san was the leader of the group Iris. They worked out of the Kirin district, located in the center of the city. He was trying to take over the entire city to turn it into his own country. Iris was led by 5 leaders, including Yanton-san. That's Grace. She used her scent and charm to control others. And that's Ralph, one of the strongest guys I know. That's Fred, a genius hacker who can hack into anything. And me, Ippei Taira. I used to be an ordinary businessman. But now I was part of Iris. Anyway.
Mr. Yanton, the strongest man alive.
I've only been here for like 6 months, but we already had a lot of enemies.
You must be Yanton!
Otsukata City has the highest crime rate in the country. And the Kirin district was the most dangerous area. Yakuzas, local gangs, politicians, many of them weren't happy that we were trying to take control over the city.
What if I am?
A lot of people wanted him dead, and people were constantly trying to kill him. Over the last 6 months, there's been at least 30 attempts at his life.
Ah! Let me. It's fine.
But so far, nobody even got close.
Here we go! Die!
Iris is one of the most powerful organizations in the world. We had an unlimited supply of money, the latest technology, talent. And last but not least,
Ugh!
Yanton-san. He was a beast. He was the strongest man alive. With him as our leader, we were unstoppable. You okay, buddy?
No. Let's go.
Yanton-san was trying to build a new country, and he was planning to do it with a childhood friend. Stella. She's gotten much bigger.
Yeah, but she's still tiny.
6 months ago, Yanton-san took out his little brother, Anton.
Ah!
And now, the future he dreamed of was starting to take shape. And I wanted to see this through to the end. I was very excited to see what the future holds for us. Then one day...
Excuse me, where is Yatsukata General Hospital? I'm lost. My friend needs medical attention right away.
This foreigner came up to us and asked us for directions. He seemed like an ordinary tourist at first.
That's in Western District. Get lost, loser.
Oh, sorry.
But something felt off about this guy. Your friend. Where is he? He said he wanted to take his friend there, but he was by himself.
Oh, right. Nobody's hurt. Not yet, at least.
Huh? Then.
Die, Yanton!
Huh? He kicked Yanton-san in the face. He was so quick. He was after Yanton-san. You okay?
I'm Elon. And I challenge you to a fight!
Wait, Elon? That name rings a bell.
You know him?
I've seen him somewhere. It was the news. I saw him on TV the other day.
There he is.
A few months ago, this guy was arrested for murder. He took out the entire Chinese mafia by himself. Elon Han, that was his name. Damn, he took out an entire gang by himself? Wow. What the hell do you want? He was a legend in his country and... Why was he here? What did he want with Yanton-san? I had so many questions but no answers.
I always thought I was the strongest guy in the world. But then I heard rumors about you, Yanton. So I broke out of prison to see who was stronger.
What? So this guy... He broke out of prison just to fight Yanton-san? I guess people from all over the world were talking about Yantan-san these days.
Are you out of your mind?
Maybe. I heard you were up to something interesting. After I take you out, maybe I'll take over your organization. That could be fun too.
Was this guy for real? He started saying he had plans to take over Iris.
What do you want to do, sir? I was getting bored anyway, so... Bring it! Alright, that's the spirit!
What? Yantan-san accepted the challenge. So now, it was on. Then, where'd he go? He disappeared into thin air.
Ha! Think fast!
He came flying towards Yantan-san from above. This guy was fast. He tried to land an axe kick on his head. Damn, he's fast! He was good. This guy knew what he was doing. I could tell right away. Then...
Ha! Ha!
He kept going. This guy was a fighter. This wasn't going to be easy, even for Yantan-san.
Most forms of Chinese martial arts were invented back in the Ming and Qin dynasty, and they were used to kill! Tai Chi, Shaolin Kung Fu, Mantis Boxing, Zaino Louis Quan. I know them all. I've been training since the day I was born.
He said he won multiple awards over the years.
Woohoo! Yay!
But it wasn't enough for me. Sir, I want more. I want more power. So I started going around the country fighting. I wanted to see how far I can push myself. But nobody was tough enough for me.
Chinese martial arts didn't have forbidden moves and, like he said, it was invented as a way to kill the enemy. So he started going after the Chinese mafia to see how far he could go, and he got arrested.
Ha!
Then, something unexpected happened. Elon! He landed an uppercut on Yantan-san's stomach. Mr. Yantan?
Take that!
Damn!
How'd you like that?
Yantan-san was in trouble.
So that's all you got, huh? I'm disappointed. I thought you'd put up a good fight, but I guess I was wrong.
But then...
Not bad, but... If you want to take me down, you'll have to do better.
Mr. Yantan got up. He seemed totally fine.
Wow, no way. You're still standing? That's amazing, Yantan.
Even the strongest man in China couldn't take out Yantan-san.
All right then, let's turn it up a notch.
Elon got into a different position. What's that?
That's Tong Bei Quan.
He jumped in the air and closed in on Yantan-san. Wow, he's fast.
Here we go. Think fast.
But then...
Ah!
Yantan-san landed a nasty punch in his face.
How did he... Tell me something. Are you sure you're the strongest guy in China? What?
After that, it was a pretty one-sided fight.
Stop! Please stop!
Yantan-san started to take control. The guy started begging him to stop. But he kept going.
That guy's dead. I thought he'd put up a good fight, but oh well.
Stop talking like that!
But little did we know, Elon was waiting for the perfect moment to strike back. There was this technique called the Chin Na in Chinese martial arts. And this move called the Dian Mai. It targeted the acupressure cavity to neutralize the opponents.
No!
But then, for some reason, he started using it on himself. Then... Wow! His body started getting bigger.
I invented this method myself.
Seal the right acupressure cavities, and you can actually make yourself stronger.
What?
Then,
Here we go!
he jumped towards Yantan-san. But then... What the...
Haha! She's mine now.
He flew past Yantan-san and he took Raleigh-san hostage.
Step back! Come any closer and she's dead. We're gonna call this a draw for now. I'll be back though. Until then, I'm gonna hang on to her.
You little... Let her go!
No can do!
We weren't expecting this. I wasn't sure if there was anything we could do to save her now. But then...
So that's the best you can do, huh? I'm disappointed in you. I truly am. You want to play dirty? Fine then. Heads up.
Then he pointed towards the sky.
Huh?
Then, this laser beam struck Elon in the forehead. Then he collapsed to the ground. Wow, what happened? And so, just like that, the fight was over. Yantan-san, he used one of his satellites. He shot a highly concentrated laser into his head and there was nothing this guy could do.
Thanks, Fred.
Sure thing.
Wow, I didn't know you could do that.
You okay, dear?
You heard?
Mr. Yenton, the strongest man alive.
An unlimited supply of money, the latest technology in combat, pure talent. And the strongest man alive. Iris was too strong, even for a guy like Elon. Damn. Is there anyone that's actually stronger than him? If there is, I'd love to see it. But I doubt it. I wonder what awaits us next. I guess I just have to wait and see, but... whatever it may be, I doubt that it's going to be powerful enough to stop Yantan-san.